So you find yourself in a match getting closed down by an opponent and they drive you into a corner and you don't know what to do. Well, in this video, we're going over soccer moves to use in a game to get out of trouble so you can deal with these situations and retain possession. All right, guys, so again, we're going over 4 moves you can use in a game to get yourself out of trouble. These are moves you can use when you're trapped in a corner or something like that in order to get away from your defender and pass it off or beat them outright. I'm going to share my 4 favorite moves to use in this kind of situation. And if you can learn a couple of these or even all of these, you'll be prepared to get out of trouble a lot more than you are now. So let's roll that footage and I'll talk to you afterwards. Okay guys, so this first move we're looking at is called the V or the L. Now this is a great move to use if a defender is kind of diving in for the ball or sticking a leg in trying to take it, and you can just take it away from them quickly. I find this move great if I turn and someone tries to close me down quickly and win the ball. I'll use this move to escape away from them. You can find many players in the professional game using this move. I see a lot of center defensive mids using this in order to get away from someone closing them down quickly. I especially see Sergio Busquets using this move very often. This is personally one of my go-to moves when I find myself trapped or closed down very quickly. If my back is turned and I turn and someone's closing me down right away, this is my go-to to get out of trouble. I've practiced it enough to where it's second nature and I don't really have to think about it, and I recommend you practice it to that point as well. And this move will be really handy. Again, if you turn and a defender is right there closing you down, you can quickly do the V to get away from them and open up into space to either pass it off or dribble out of danger. Okay guys, so the next move we're going over is the La Croqueta. This is personally one of my favorite moves and Iniesta's signature move. It's also a great move to get out of trouble because if you're facing a defender, even in a corner, and they try and stab and get the ball and come in for the ball, you can quickly use this move to get away from them and get out of trouble. Just watch some highlight videos of Iniesta because he uses this move perfectly so much, and you'll see many different situations where he's trapped in a corner, where he's on the end line or byline, and he'll use this move to get out of trouble. He uses it all the time. Players probably know it's his signature move, yet it still works. So this is a move I personally recommend to basically all players because I think it can be used to get out of trouble, but I also think it can be used as a very attacking move as well. It's just such a great move that you can use in many situations, but again, it's definitely one of my favorites to get out of trouble. If a defender tries to take the ball away from me and I'm trapped in a corner, I can use it quickly to move the ball away from them and move into space. One that I definitely recommend you practice over and over again because so it becomes second nature. It's just such a handy move. Next, we're going over a move I recommend to you guys all the time, and this skill is called the Cruyff. It is a fantastic move to get out of trouble and also beat a defender, and you will see all the time players that get trapped in the corner using this move in order to turn out and get a pass off. It's really effective if you find yourself in the corner near the opponent's 18-yard box, so you can fake a cross and then turn out of trouble. It is personally one of my favorites because it can be used to fake a shot, it can be used to fake a pass, it can be used to fake a cross, and it works in a lot of different areas on the pitch. My father told me when I was young, don't play with fire, be careful. This is a move you can even use with speed to beat a defender by touching it in one direction and quickly Cruyffing back out the other direction. This is a move I recommend every single soccer player to try and master because it's just so useful and effective. Okay, so this last one I don't actually know the name of. I just call it the roll cut. And although it looks like a more difficult move, it actually isn't that hard if you put a little bit of practice into it. The reason this works so well is it's just so quick, and I've used this move many times to get out of trouble. It's perfect if your back is turned to the defender and they are putting pressure on you. You can shield the ball, then use this move to turn out.
One thing I love about this move is it's just so unpredictable. You don't see too many players using it. I don't think that's because it's not effective. I think it's just that not many players think to use it. A player that I like who uses this move a lot, he's usually injured now, but Daniel Sturridge would use this move all the time. If he had a defender on his back near the wing, he would use it to turn out and pass the ball off or beat the defender. And I just think this is such a great move if you get good at it.
Alright guys, so those are just 4 moves I definitely recommend if you need to get out of trouble, you're boxed in a corner or something like that. Try these moves out, get good enough at them where they become second nature so you can use them in matches. And personally, these are moves I'll use in different situations when I'm kind of boxed in a corner in order to get out of trouble and either pass it off or just beat a defender outright. So question of the day is, do you have any other moves you recommend for when you're trapped in a corner or you need to get out of trouble? Let me know what your go-to move is when you find yourself trapped. Let me know in the comments.